Champions. I finally got my filming equipment, so I'm hoping that I can create videos that are a little bit better quality, that I can engage with a little bit more. So got the microphones, got a tripod. So I'm excited about this. I'm excited to get back into doing these videos with a little bit higher quality. I hope you got to see my video yesterday with Jason. It was a lot of fun to go visit him at North of Exile. And I'm hoping over the next few days I can finally get back to a sense of normalcy and start contacting some new stores, growing the community. If you haven't seen the videos from DM Armada or TCG Scrubs, that one just came out today, go check them out. I'll try to add the links in the description below. The comments were also turned off in previous videos. I got those turned back on, so everything should be good there. What I want to talk about today is going to be the rarity on some of the uncommons in Genesis. So something as a whole that you may not know about is cards in the collectible card game space. The actual cards themselves are non-recyclable, and that's because between the two layers of paper, there's a layer of carbon, and that carbon cannot be easily separated, so those cards are not recyclable. So all these cards that we're generating at the end of the day are waste. And this is something that I really hate about this industry. And in the future, I want to look into ways to resolve this. So there are plans in the back of my mind of potentially looking into some researching, some other ways that we can get paper that has the same durability, same thickness, same quality as the ones we've been seeing in the past, but that are recyclable, that are eco-friendly. And this could be a longer journey. It's not something that I'm going to be able to solve today, but it is something I want to look at in the future in the grander scheme of my involvement in this space. Anyways, that comes back to the thing. On the every single sheet in raze, they were 10 by 10, 10 cards by 10 cards, so 100 cards on a single sheet. In raze, we have 31 uncommons. So that means that we can print each uncommon 3 times on that sheet, becoming 93 uncommons. But then we have 7 slots at the top. And those 7 slots would normally have been just blank and just sent to the garbage at the end of the day. And that would have caused a lot of waste. So I decided, the team and I sat down and decided on 7 cards that we wanted to see fill up those slots. So they're going to be, so that we wouldn't create that waste and create all that garbage at the end of the day. So we decided to go with the 3 Jailara uncommons. So that's Selective Amnesia, Colossal Ant, and Breath of Jailara, along with 1 card from each affiliation. So from Bellum, you have, why am I blanking on the one from Bellum? I know Chaos is O10, Axon and Martial Training, Thymos is Weighted Net, and Bellum is Goliath Sphinx Eater. How did I forget that? It is one of my favorite uncommons from raze. So we actually decided to pick on some of the rares, the uncommons that are more desirable, to give them a little bit more spread. I know that Martial Training may not seem like an uncommon that is more desirable. It's not one that's being talked about a lot. But when you think about it in a limited format, in drafting, Axon does not have the best energy-based attack cards. There's no Bolt Shot, there's no Hurricane Sweep, there's nothing in Axon that is purely energy that allows you to do a decent amount of damage. So having Martial Training is actually a really good filler. It's something that all Axon champions can use, and it does a decent amount of damage. So that's why we felt like that would be the right fit for the Axon Uncommon. So all those 7 uncommons are printed 4 times on the sheet instead of the 3 times, making them a little bit more common than all the other uncommons. On the common side, there were 49 commons, which created, if you print them twice, it's 98. So we had to pick 2 commons to print 3 times on that sheet, and that was Baihu and Skeleton Warrior. And then Baihu and Skeleton Warrior also show up in the starter slot. So they're actually one of the most common cards in raze. And then what else was there? Yeah, the rares, all the rares are printed once, so they're all equally weighted. You don't have to think, oh, I'm getting one rare more than the other. They're all equally weighted. And same with the epics, same with the starters. So even a full art con and a regular con, they're both going to be weighted the same amount when it comes to trying to get those cards. So that's what I wanted to update when it came to the sheet layout for raze, something about the uncommons. So if you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments below. This is something that I'd like to share with some of the content creators out there so that they know the rarity distribution. I think in the future, we want to keep this as transparent as possible. We don't want to we're not making this game to scam you in any ways. We're not trying to make it that you're getting certain cards more often than others because they're weaker cards and we want you to dig and spend more money to get those higher cards. No, we want you to have a good gaming experience. So anything we can do to improve that quality for those cards, let me know in the comments below. And thank you to all our Patreon supporters, and thank you to everyone who watches these videos. We're so close to 100 subscribers, so help us get there so that we can actually change our URL to actually say youtube.com/Genesis. That would be really, really cool. So we're really close. And I think that's everything for today. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.